Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the first session of live counter review using technical analysis for 2024. Happy New Year, everyone. So for today, the flow will be the same as the previous sessions. First, I'll go through the economic calendar. Then I'll be going through the indices as well as the commodities. Then followed by some of the sectors like the FAANGM, US banks, semicons, as well as EVs. Then will be followed by the counters that you have dropped in the chat below. Yep. So without further ado, I'll begin. So for tomorrow we'll have the some Fed member that will be speaking 1 a.m. Then we also have NFRB small business optimism out at 7 p.m. Some trade data at 9:30 p.m. Okay, then Wednesday we'll have crude oil inventories as usual at 11:30 p.m. Thursday we'll have the important one, CPI, 9:30 p.m. and usual jobless claims as well. Okay, then on Friday we'll have PPI data. That's at 9:30 p.m. So mostly the CPI and PPI that will be coming out this week. Okay, so I'll move on to the indices. Okay, first up will be Bitcoin. Okay, for Bitcoin, I think currently looks like a bit of a consolidation taking place. I think the market is just probably waiting for the outcome of the ETF approval or not. Yeah, so I think for now, likely to just continue in this range, some resistance between 44.3K to about 45.8K level. Support, if it does dip, then probably around 42.5K to about 40.5K. Yeah, so just in the range for a while. Okay, next one I'll move talk about Dow Jones. Okay, Dow Jones think is a bit of a range for now. So after it hit the record highs, then looks like it's currently dropping out of this uptrend channel over here. So yeah, I would expect looks like a bit of a pullback coming. Nearest support wise could be close to the swing lows over here, which is around 37.1K level. So we could be doing a bit of a range for now for Dow. Okay, the next one, Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq has been the weaker one, so pull back towards a key trend line over here. So, but I would think that for Nasdaq wise, there should be some support quite soon because we actually looks like in my opinion, I think it's probably doing a retest of the previous highs around here, which previously last year, right, 14.3K, 14 to about 14.4K, this region was a strong resistance. So now looks like we are doing a retest, we're quite near it. So I would think that Nasdaq should be able to get some support quite soon if we do bounce off from here. Yeah. Okay, then next up for S&P. S&P is also in a bit of a range for now. Yeah, so pull back from the swing highs close to 4,008. Currently we holding at around the 4,700 level, this swing low over here. So I think if this holds, then we could see a bit of a bounce to continue the range. But if the bearish momentum continues, right, then perhaps we could get a little bit closer towards like 4,600 over here to retest the prior swing high resistance for S&P. Yeah, so let's see how it goes. Next up for gold. Hey, gold still mostly in a range pattern. Key resistance above the 2075, 2085 zone, still unable to clear over above it. But good thing is that still forming higher lows over here lah. So just gradually trending upwards, but in a bit of a range for now. So I think could see a little bit of a pullback as it's currently doing right now. Near-term support wise, I think should be around with the 1975 to 2010, this zone over here. Yeah, then should be able to see some bounce coming in. Okay, next up is WTI oil. Okay, for oil currently think it's like still a bit of a resistance at this downtrend channel over here. So today, yeah, with the Saudi news, market is still pulling back a little bit. So I think I will expect a little bit of a consolidation still in this range formation. So resistance is about 74 to 76 over here. Then I think the support wise could be around 68 to about 70 area for oil currently. Okay, the next one is VIX. Okay, VIX, I think nothing too much. It's just in the range over here as well. So um, resistance currently around 14. Then support is about 12.7 about there. Yeah, so very clear defined range pattern over here. Okay. Next up will be on copper. Okay, for copper, I think currently losing a bit of a strength over here. So looks like price action. The most recent price action looks like it's closing below this trendline support. So perhaps a pullback towards the support of around 3.75, this swing low over here again for copper. Okay, then next I'll talk about the FAANGM sector. So starting up, I'll talk about Meta. Okay, for Meta, yeah, did a bit of a pullback recently to retest this previous swing high 342, and we have a bounce over here. So I think currently we could potentially we could be seeing like retest of the resistance, the near-term resistance around these 355 to about 360 level again. Yeah, looks like possible some consolidation going on first, since that the retest is holding over here for Meta. Okay, I think then the next one I'll talk about Apple. I think a lot of people will be interested. Given the pullback last week. Yeah, so Apple quite bearish. It broke below this $188 swing low support with a gap down over here and has been pulling back since. But I think there could be some good support levels soon. First level I think is around 178, 179, probably around there. Previously this was a horizontal resistance September to October over here of last year. So we could be seeing the price do a retest of this price resistance can act as a support. This is also a 61.8% retracement level. When we take the lows in October to the highs in December of last year. Yeah, so I think these are first level of support that the stock could potentially bounce from. If we see a deeper pullback, then I think the next level to look at is probably around 173, 174 over here. There's also a horizontal level at this level. Yeah, then it's also coincide with the next Fibonacci retracement, which is 70.6%. Yeah, for Apple. Then I think one thing I've noticed is that whenever last year, right, whenever the RSI hit around 30, the stock tends to do a bit of a rebound over here. So yeah, this was in August, then over here in October as well. So currently we are around below 30, like 28 now. So potentially there could be some rebound coming soon if we do follow the historical pattern for Apple. Okay, next I'll talk about is Amazon. So I think Amazon for now losing a bit of a strength. So a couple of things is that in late December when it broke out above this trend line over here, wasn't able to hold, and when it consolidated a bit of a range. Then second thing is that I think in this uptrend channel also broke down over here. Yeah, so potentially if the momentum continues, I think we could see maybe some lower levels for Amazon, potentially a retest of like 140, this swing low over here, which was a prior resistance. Yeah, then before maybe some bounce coming in afterwards. And so for Amazon, a bit of a weakness for now. Okay, next one is Netflix. Okay, Netflix, the recent price action also some weakness, but I think it's a bit of a range for now. So yeah, broke down below this consolidation above the breakout of this 480 level. Then but it's still holding above this next support level, which are 460 now. This breakout level over here. So probably possibly I would think that the stock probably do a bit of a range for now. Since it's holding the lows, but if there's a bit of a bounce, and I think that it's likely to meet some resistance from above as well. So I would think maybe it's doing a bit of consolidation move first for Netflix. Okay, then next up is Google. Okay, Google also showing some weakness, failed to hold this $138 retest of this wedge breakout. Also with the horizontal resistance didn't manage to act as a support. So there was a small bounce in, but then the sell down continued. So I think for Google, we might see the price has some lower level. So potential retest of this trend line support again. And then also this 133, 134 breakout level, or this range breakout level over here. So yeah, we could be seeing some back test of these levels for Google. Okay, the next one is Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft, I would think it's quite a range bound counter over here. So um actually we tested this uptrend support line over here, but it's just moving, it's just going nowhere for now. So I think the range like this to slightly be able to hold, likely still holding in the range for now. Then if there's if there's a breakdown below, then there could be some downside towards close to about 350s as the next key support level. Yeah, but for now, uh, looks like it's between 365 to about 378 out there. Yeah, so this for the FAANGM sector. Next I'll touch on is the financials. So first one I start with the XLF. So I think for the financials, they've been still been doing relatively well in the first week of trading. So for XLF, continue to push higher. But I think it's possibly trading in this rising wedge. So quite narrow pattern over here. Still bullish as price the candles wise, we're seeing 37.5, this resistance breakout still holding, and price is still trading above it. So that's okay for now. Then I think the only to if there's unless the price closes below this horizontal level as well as the rising wedge, then there need to be some caution. But for now, likely to just trade in a bit of this narrow range for now still. And for XLF, the next key horizontal resistance probably be around this swing high close to about 38.5 about there. Yeah. Okay, then next I'll talk about the four US banks. So first up is JP Morgan, which is at record high. So yeah, it's still trending very nicely in this uptrend channel over here. So I think for now, it's still doing well, unless there's a breakdown below this channel. Then horizontal level wise, also broke above this $168 level over here. Then they are back test and move higher. So general still looking quite good for JP Morgan. Yeah. Okay, then next up, Citigroup. Okay, Citigroup also quite similar to JP over here. Yeah, also trading in this uptrend channel over here, but I think some near-term resistance could come from these levels at around 54 to about 56. Then there could be some resistance at this area to take note of. Okay, then next one is Wells Fargo. Wells for mostly in a bit of a consolidation, but I think it's still okay. Some resistance around 50.7, 51 over here. This previous swing high for resistance. But it's still holding up above this uptrend support line. So it's still looking good and looks like just some consolidation. So they could continue to trend higher as long as you don't have a breakdown of this up support line. Okay, then last but not least, I'll talk about Bank of America. Okay, Bank of America, I think a bit similar to Wells also. Also doing a bit of a consolidation, but looks like an ascending triangle over here. So with looks like Friday you have breakout, so potentially stock could still trade higher. Next resistance wise, I think would be retesting this horizontal previous resistance. That's around around about 35.5 about there. Yeah, so the stock could be moving a bit higher to retest this level. So I think in general for the financial still doing pretty well compared to tech. And next sector I'll talk about is the semicons. Okay, first I'll talk about these stocks lah, the Philadelphia Semiconductor Index. So yeah, price for recent has been pulling back following tech. But I would think that there could be likely to be some support soon. Potentially is doing a retest of this horizontal resistance previously. So about 3180, 380s, 3860s. Previously, this was a strong resistance. You could be doing a back test over here and bounce off. So I think for stocks, I think I would say probably limited downside. Means we are quite near these previous resistance levels. And then short term wise, the resistance will be this breakdown over here around 4,000 to about 4,070 over here. Okay, then next out is Nvidia. Okay, Nvidia, I think mostly is a bit of a range for now. The good thing is that it's still holding this 475 level, this key level. So the breakout over here is still a back test, still holding as support. So yeah, the resistance will be the around 500 and 5 over here. So could be still seeing a bit of a range going on for Nvidia currently. Yeah, but then the next one I'll talk about is AMD. AMD also had a pullback recently after hitting some resistance. Yeah. Then currently they a retest of the swing low support of this level. It's around 136. Then also looks like it's doing a retest of this trend support line over here. So I would think that for now, this support should be able to hold and we do a bounce off from here. Then near term resistance wise, probably around 140, 141 about then. Yeah. Okay, then next one is TSM. Okay, for TSM, also pull back recently. We tested one first support level around the 99 to 100 level. This swing low as well as prior horizontal resistance. So let's see if price is able to hold this level, then potentially we could see some bounce coming in. But I would think that still be trading a bit of a range. For now, if it doesn't hold, then likely to go on to the next support level, which is around 96 over here. And so in general, I think TSM quite a range. It's not over here. It likes to do some range patterns. The next one is Marvell Tech. Yeah, so for Marvell, after hitting this downtrend channel resistance, the main downtrend channel trend line, did a pullback and then retested the support level around 56, 57 over here. Previous horizontal resistance also swing low support, and then the price did a bit of a rebound. So I think likely for now there could be some consolidation taking place first. Then if it's able to break above this level, then there could be a break out of this trend line towards the next resistance level upwards. Yeah, which is like 63 and 66. So yeah, but for now, I think some consolidation first. Okay, next one is Micron. Okay, Micron, I think probably it's trading in this uptrend channel over here currently. Then for now, we did a retest of this $82 near-term resistance. And currently, there's some support coming in. So there, in this holds, we could see some bounce coming in. Then maybe we revisit the highs around 87 again if it does range movement for now. Okay, next one is Intel. Okay, I think Intel, for now, it did a pullback to retest support at 47 days horizontal resistance, as well as this uptrend support line over here. There are some support coming in, but if this holds, then we could see some rebound towards like $50 again. But if it doesn't, then likely I think maybe a bit of a range first. Then 45 probably will be the support level for Intel. Okay, then I think last semicon I talk about is Broadcom. Okay, for Broadcom, after the range pattern over here, there was a breakdown price. Then for now, I think uh there might be still some further downside. Since not much support over here. There was a very quick um rally over here. So maybe price could go down a little bit more towards this 995 to maybe like 1020, this support level over here for Broadcom. So yeah, there could be some further pullback first. Okay, then last sector I'll talk about before I talk about the counters that you mentioned is EV lah. Okay, so I think in general EV sector a bit of a weakness recently. So I start off with Tesla. So okay, Tesla, I think still finding resistance at the same trend line. So this like purple color trend line. If I draw all the way back, is this key trend line. So over here, multiple times has been resistance over here, resistance, and then most recently there's also resistance over here. And I would think a bit more bearish on Tesla for now, because I think there's a breakdown of this rising wedge over here, and then also price gave way below this 246 horizontal resistance. Yeah, so for a while there was some bounce over here, but on Wednesday last week there was a break below, and then we are doing a retest of this blue color trend line. Yeah. So at this level, if it holds, there might be some bounce. Then I think there's still some near-term resistance around 248 about there. If it doesn't hold, then maybe we might see price go on a bit lower towards like 200 um 228, 230, this range lows over here. Yeah, so I would expect a bit of a weakness for Tesla for the time being. Yeah, then next one is Rivian. Okay, Rivian also some weakness. Yeah, unfortunately, it was unable to hold this back test of the downtrend channel resistance breakout over here, and also this horizontal level looks like it's unable to hold. So I would expect perhaps a little bit more downside for Rivian. Maybe it will do I will test probably like 18 this 18 range resistance and support over here. Yeah, then perhaps there could be some bounce at a lower level. Okay, the next one is NIO. Okay, NIO also showing some weakness. At first it was looking quite nice. So there was a breakout of this range and back test, move upwards. Then met some resistance around 9.5. Then price didn't hold this trend line over here. Then went back to this swing to test the swing low at around 8 over here. So I think it will be important for this to hold to do a bit of a bounce and consolidate. If it doesn't, then maybe price could go lower towards like the whole horizontal support closer to about 7 about here. Yeah, so it'll be need to see whether this swing low at 7.9 to 8 holds for NIO. And I think last one I'll talk about is Xpeng. Okay, for Xpeng, also some weakness is trading in this downtrend over here. Also price breaking below support level is around 13.5 on Friday. So if the momentum continues, we could see fill up this, it could fill up this price gap over here. Then we test all these all resistance levels, which is like around 11.5 to about 12. But I think you should be able to hold over here since quite a strong horizontal resistance in the past. Yeah, so maybe do a back test, then some bounce come afterwards. Okay, that's it for the sectors. Okay, I'll go through the counters that I mentioned one by one. Chronological order. Okay, hi Melvin, happy new year to you too. First one, I see Lululemon. Okay, Lululemon, I think in general is still doing well, but uh, looks like some pullback recently with resistance from this trend line over here. Yeah, and then we have some weakening momentum. So perhaps I think price could do a revisit of the swing low around here, close to 485. Then if that holds, then we might see some bounce in a bit of a range over here. Then next support level, if it doesn't hold, will probably be around 465 over here. If it forms a lower low. Um, and there might be some trend line. Yeah, there might be a trend line support over here as well for Lululemon. Okay, next one I'll talk about is Hive. Okay, Hive Digital Technologies. Okay, for this, currently, okay, after hitting some resistance around 5.6 pullback, currently at first level of support, which is around 4.1, this horizontal resistance breakout over here. So it looks like it's still holding. Um, so there could be some bounce the immediate resistance will probably be close to 4 point around 4.9 over here. If it does a rebound. If it doesn't hold, then potentially some lower support level will be around the 3.8, about that 3.8, 3.9 level. Yeah, then could be retesting this trend line support. Yeah, so I expect a bit of a range for now for this Hive Digital. The next one is bit mining. Okay, so last week they were pulled back and then retested the prior resistance for now acting as support at 4.5. So yeah, some rebound coming. But I would think that some near-term resistance would probably be around this 5.4 to 5.7 this area where the breakdown occurred. So yeah, I would expect a bit of a range for now currently. Yeah, so maybe just some consolidation first. Hey, hi Alan. Next one is SoFi. Okay, for SoFi, breakdown. I think breakdown rising wedge. There's been some pullback over here. Um, I think yeah, could be doing a retest of the support over here again around 7.8, 7.9, which actually coincides the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level. So there could be some support at this from the retest over here, like then some rebound thing. But near term wise, resistance will be around this horizontal, which is around 8.5, 8.5 to 8.7 about it. Okay, then next one is Lumina Tech. Okay, for Lumina Tech, looks like after the break of this descending wedge, price is just trading a bit of a range formation. So looks like I think probably that is going to continue for now. Recently, price pullback and did a retest of the $3 a level at $3 over here, the swing low over here, and there's some rebound. So I think if this holds, then potentially price could rebound to just do a range to test the 3.6 swing highs recently, for Lumina Tech. Okay, next one is Upstart. Okay, for Upstart, I think, yeah, since there was a range breakdown over here recently, but some support could be nearby. Um, so around 31 to 34, these blue color lines. Previously, this was a strong resistance zone over here. And also resistance, then when it did a breakout, this was a range support. So I think price is coming down to back test this level. So I will expect some support to come in over here for some rebound. But near-term resistance will probably be around 37, this horizontal level over here. Okay, next one is AMAT, Applied Materials. Yeah, AMAT also pulling back quite near the support level, which is around 145, 147 over here. So could be back testing this swing low for some support, and it do potentially some rebound afterwards. The next one is on Nikola. Okay, Nikola recently breakdown of a range over here. Yeah, made resistance from prior support, 95 cents. Then recently broke below this 82 cents support. So I think potentially we could see maybe price come down to retest the swing lows about around 68 cents over here now, to do a bit of a range for Nikola. Okay, then for next one, DRIV, this Global Autonomous EV ETF. Okay, so for this, yeah, also pull back from the resistance at around 25. Then I would think that probably do a back test of this prior resistance area, which is like around 23 to 23.5. Yeah, over here as well. So upon we're quite near this level, so I will expect some support to come in to hold the price over here for a bit of a bounce. Okay, next one is General Electric. Okay, General Electric still trending well. Yeah, range breakout, then pull back. Yeah, so I will expect this to trade higher. Still holding in this uptrend. Still holding a bit of an uptrend over here. So maybe we do a retest of the swing highs of 129 and make a higher high to continue this uptrend if this channel holds for GE. For GEHC, some pretty strong resistance, I think around the 77, given that this was a very long range in the past. Yeah, so some resistance here, I think, to clear first. So probably maybe the stock will just consolidate a bit first. Yeah, but overall it's still looking quite good. Given that it's still seeing higher highs over here, and then the pullback is helped the previous resistance at 74. Yeah, so probably maybe just a bit of a sideways trading first for GHC. And then for RTX, I will expect a bit of a range for this counter. Recently price broke above this 83.5 horizontal resistance, but um, there's also previous resistance around 87. So likely price will do a bit of pullback for now, but still hold this support breakout. So I would think a bit of a range consolidation ahead first. Okay, hi DY AYX Autorix Inc. Okay, so I'm not sure why the candles are so tight recently. But yeah, still in terms of TA wise, recently there's a break above 46. Then the resistance wise will come around 50 to 51 area. Then it's just been sideways about here. So I think looks like from the looks of it, looks like it's probably gonna continue for now, but I'm not sure why the candles are so tight. There might be some news about it. Okay, next one is Berkshire Hathaway. Okay, for Berkshire, still looking okay. Yeah, we have a breakout over this 360 resistance. So yeah, if they it could be some push higher if they hold this level to revisit the swing high resistance around 370s over here. Yeah, so you're still trading that trend for Berkshire. Okay, then C3 AI. Okay, C3 AI pulling back from the resistance at 31.6 over here. I would think that this counter might pull back towards a support around 26 point, yeah, around the mid 26 levels. You have two swing lows created over here, as well as this trend line support. So yeah, maybe some rebound coming from over here if it holds this confluence of supports. Then near-term resistance wise will be this breakdown of 28, 29 over here. And this one is TZ8, this direction small cap bear three times. Okay, so for this looks like a potential bounce coming in a bearish divergence at the lows. And then recently above this resistance of 21.5. So yeah, uh potential resistance level hit 23. So as this 25 this breakdown over here. So maybe a bit of a bounce coming in, maybe a bit but going a bit of a range perhaps. Okay, next one, Nike. Um, okay, Nike, I think reaching first level of support potentially. So from the pullback around here, we are close to 61.8% retracement, 101 around 101-ish dollars. Previously this was also a horizontal level as well, a swing low as well as a resistance over here. So yeah, price might find some support over here. As a first level of support. The next support level, if it does continue to come down, will probably be around $98 as a horizontal resistance and support previously. So I think potential bounce coming soon if it does respect this first level of support for Nike. Okay, next one is ST Lauder. So ST Lauder looks like a break below this channel over here. So perhaps some uh a pullback and consolidation. Currently is retesting this 136, 137 breakout level over here, which was also a prior support breakdown. So if it does, if it holds as a support, that there could be some bounce coming in at this level. Yeah. So it might do a bit of a range trade for SC order. The next one is Enphase Energy. Okay, for Enphase, I would think that yeah, pullback quite near support level also. For this possibly a retest of this 111 swing high resistance in the past. Also previous swing low over here when we have the an uptrend support line around here. So I would think that there could be some bounce coming in at this support zone. Yeah. Yeah, but resistance wise will be around 120, the low 120s over here. There could be some resistance, near term resistance for Enphase. Okay, next one is PayPal. Okay, PayPal some bearish momentum recently. Okay, breakdown of this uptrend channel over here. And then yeah, also looks like every time when it touches near this long-term downtrend resistance line, there will be some pullback. Yeah, recently some pullback again. Currently holding this support around, which is 7.5. Yeah, so I would expect maybe some range first. If it holds this level, but with the recent resistance at around 61 over here, so there might be some consolidation first. And next one, Visa. I think for this is still trending well. Yeah, it's above this the main channel resistance over here. It's just sideways for now. So I think as long as it can continue to hold, this trend line as well as the recent this range lows around the 255, 256 levels, and potentially there could still go higher. Maybe a retest of swing high at 263 first. Yeah, but mostly just a consolidations for now. Okay, Mastercard similar to Visa. Yeah, so looks like it's overcome this previous resistance as a support now 416 level. Yeah, also forming a range for now. So it looks like some consolidation first, but the uptrend is still intact over here. Yeah, next one, Moderna. Okay, Moderna, I think interesting it will be that break out this downtrend channel recently. Then but I'll expect some short-term resistance close to about 117 now. Previous support breakdown and also swing high resistance quite near it last week. So I will expect some potential consolidation first. But the likelihood is that this 104, 105 likely to hold as a support. Even the just cleared this uh, swing high, these previous swing high levels recently. Yeah, so maybe just a bit of a range consolidation first. Okay, next one, Oracle. Okay, Oracle, yeah, after gap down, it held the $100 swing low support. Then it get some resistance at 106. So for now, I expect a bit of a range consolidation. I expect some rebound to come in. If it does, we test the swing lows over here. Again, maybe yeah, just a bit of a range movement perhaps. Okay, for FedEx, quite range recently as well. Yeah, yeah, meeting some resistance from this horizontal level 255, 253 about there. Yeah, when we are back at the swing low 245, so there could be some rebound. There's also the next support level at 240 as well. So I will expect a bit of a range movement for FedEx currently. United Health. United Health, some consolidation currently. Um, After a rebound from the swing lows, 520s, is back the some resistance area around 540s to 150 over here. So I'll expect a bit of a consolidation currently for UNH. And next one, Viva Systems. Okay, Viva Systems, I think is pullback from the recent highs 196. Then it's holding currently is holding this recent resistance breakout on 185 as support. So if this holds, potentially we could see a rebound coming in to do a bit of a range uh yeah, for this counter. Some resistance between 190, 196. It's a Vertex Pharmaceuticals. It looks like it's trading outside of this uptrend channel. Price is, yeah, it could just be, it could go higher perhaps. Is consolidation, then there's a breakout recently above this swing high is 412. But I think price could still go higher. We host this breakout over here. Then next one, CVS. CPS is currently a bit of a consolidation at the first resistance level of 80 about there. I think could potentially continue to move um, higher. The next resistance level would be around 80, 83 or 84 about there. Yeah, previous range, sorry, previous swing low support breakdown area. This will be quite a big resistance over here. It's on Twilio. Twilio, yeah, yeah, pull back from the resistance area. Then currently we are looks like a back test of this breakout Okay, so between like 67 to about 70, this area was a strong resistance previously, so I would expect this to turn as a support. So potential some rebound coming at this zone. Okay, this one is a Melco results. Some range consolidation recently. If it does break above this 9.5 resistance, and the next level probably it might go towards is like 10.1 as well as 10.5. Some range bound for now. And the next one is Teva. Teva, I think trading at the resistance of this uptrend channel. Then also at the horizontal resistance 11.3. Yeah, but interestingly, yeah, I tested 2 times but closed with a bullish candle on Friday. So if it still can go break this level, right, potentially it could still go towards the next swing high, which is right around 12 over here for Teva. The next one is TLT. This 20, iShares 20 plus years Treasury bond ETF. Um, a bit of a pullback from now. The 100 level is a key resistance over here, support and resistance. Yeah, then I will expect actually some support to come in at around 96 level. Even this was a resistance level previously. So potentially doing a back test for now. Next one is Gilead Sciences. For Gilead, I think potentially some pullback. It just did a retest of about a 4.5, which is this strong horizontal resistance over here. Yeah, so potentially some pullback towards the nearest supports, near-term support, which is around these swing highs of about 82 over here. Yeah. Is any thoughts on SYM, Symbiotic? Yeah, I would think it's quite a range counter over here. Recently, we had breakdown of 47 over here. There could be some support coming in first at this level. We tested this gap up lows as well as this horizontal level as well at 43. Yeah, but I would expect with the breakdown resistance to come in at 47. Um, if it doesn't hold, then the next support will come in at this level of 39 for there. Okay, then Celestica. Celestica, I think is trading in an uptrend channel over here. Recently breakout is 26.6 horizontal resistance. Then currently it looks like it's doing a back test over here. So there could be some support coming in for some rebound. Also, since it's also covering this channel support. Okay, next, ARC next generation internet ETF, ARCW. For this looks like a pullback from this breakdown below this trend line. Some near-term support will be this around the 69 level, which is also confirmed this swing close to this swing high over here. So over here, so we're quite near some support, which is around 67 to 69 will probably provide some support over here for this RW. Yeah, then there could be some rebound coming to from at these levels. This one is a block. The block, yeah, pulled back from the horizontal resistance $80 first. Now currently around the first level of support at 66 over here. So I will expect this zone of about 63 to 66 to be able to hold over here for a bit of consolidation move. Okay, Pepsi, I think is trading in this uptrend channel over here. So recently just a pullback. Some support perhaps could come close to this 167, $166 level with the horizontal resistance previously, as well as the channel support. Next one is the Hershey company. It looks like a bit of a range formation going on for now. So I'll expect some support to come in if the pullback goes towards like 184 over here. Okay, then here is McDonald's. McDonald's, we did a retest of the resistance close to 295. I'll expect some range bound trading first. With some support will come in around 285 over there. Okay, hi James. This one TMO, Thermo Fisher Scientific. Okay, did a retest of the prior resistance around the 535 levels. Here, so it's currently a bit of a consolidation move. I would think that it could still range a bit more. Currently, swing low support 517. Yeah, could just consolidate a bit more. So it's a Synopsis Inc. For this, I think perhaps could come down a little bit more. Looks like it's been this 500 level was able to hold and perhaps do a retest of this stronger support close to 468 up over here. Nice cadence design. Yeah, recently break down this range over here, so perhaps a little bit more pullback towards the next support level, which could be around 247 with this prior horizontal resistance as well as this trend line support over here. Okay, the next one is Coinbase. Okay, Coinbase, I think currently could be a bit of a consolidation movement. They are pull back towards this support at 147. That is holding around there, hovering over there. There could be some resistance around 160 as a first level of resistance, and the next one will be around 170s over there. And so could be just a bit of a range bound movement first. Behind Weng Hong, Costco wholesale. Okay, I think after the strong run up over here, perhaps it's doing a bit of a consolidation currently. So yeah, maybe some range from when Friday Thursday we tested a swing low supported. Perhaps some perhaps a bull flag consolidation first. MTC, MM Tech. Okay, for this counter, yeah, looks like some strength recently. So yeah, it hit two resistance levels in 2 days to around that 2 or 2.4. So if it can continue the next if it can continue move higher, then perhaps it could go towards like 2.8 to 3 around there. Then for CTX Centrex, for Centrex looks like uh thing is a double top over here, 6.3, 6.4, then pull back below this support level of 4.9. So perhaps be testing close to 4.5 or some support first. Yeah. Then next support level will be around 4.2. Okay, hi Joe. It's Palo Alto Networks. Okay, for Palo Alto, I think potentially could be some support from over here, 280 this swing low. If it holds, then there's some small bounce, but likely to be bounded by this resistance from the breakdown at 296. Okay, then Alibaba. Okay, for Alibaba, yeah, looks like um, some resistance goes to 77, 78, this level, then pull back. Perhaps another retest of this trend line. So this trend line over here, uh, some support over there, $70. Perhaps a retest of the swing low as well. So 69 to 70, like perhaps some support over here. It does the double bottom over here. So one is crouch, right? Okay, for this, I think so break of this range over here at below 250. Did a back test of the resistance breakout over here at 240, then some recovery. But there could be likely to be some resistance still if it does retest this recently broke down support level. So perhaps a bit of a range going on first for CrowdStrike. It's on the BEPC, Brookfield Renewable Corporation. Yeah, I think for this counter, perhaps it's trading in this uptrend channel over here. Recently, it's doing a bit of a consolidation at the prior resistance of 28, 29 over here. So I think it's still okay. There's still potential for some upside if it does break out this range. Uh, the next resistance likely to be at around 30.5 and 31.2. Yeah. So just some consolidation first. As long as still trading in this uptrend trend, I think there's still potential for some upside. Okay, 1211 is BYD Hong Kong. Okay, for BYD, I think still some strong resistance at 215. This prior swing low support has acted as resistance two times currently. Then recently looks like we had this wedge pattern breakout over here. Then we test a few times some support. So yeah, if this holds, then perhaps we see a bit of a range first. Yeah. But if it comes below, if it drops below these today's lows, right, then perhaps we see it retest like the 19798 lows over here. Yeah, so a bit of in general, like a bit of a range over here for BYD, still resistance at this 215 level. Okay, next one is Disney. So Disney, I think looks like some descending triangle consolidation. Yeah, recently retested the lows of 90 is supported, then perhaps yeah, still perhaps moving in the bit of a this range over here for now. Okay, next one is Pfizer. Pfizer looks like potential this falling descending wedge breakout, but some resistance still from this zone over here. So yeah, says first level resistance around 29.7, 29. Could be some consolidation first. Near term support is around 20.3 out there. So if perhaps it does a back test, then perhaps it could move higher. There's also resistance also at 30.7, 30.8. Okay, then for PDD, uh, like most uh perhaps an uptrend channel over here. Yeah, trading in this uptrend channel over here. So, but a bit of a range movement recently. So some resistance at on the retest of the highs at 150, then pull back. So perhaps could see some continued pullback towards the 140, 140 here. Yeah, so for this to continue to trend, I think these lows must be able to hold 142, 143. If not, perhaps it could drop down lower. I think okay, that's all for today's session. Give me a moment. I dropped the survey link in the chat below. Okay. Yeah. So I appreciate you can help me fill up the survey form in the link in the chat below. This link can give a feedback about today's session. Also feel free to join Podium 3 community on we have a technical analysis group over there. So sometimes I'll post like some posts. Yeah. Also we also have a Podiums TA Telegram group. Yeah. It's at Podiums TA. Yeah. So feel free to join our community and groups for TA. Thank you everyone for your good questions tonight. And I hope you to see you in the next TA session. Will be on 29 January. Yeah. Thank you everyone. Have a great night and safe trading ahead. Bye bye.